Hey, how's it going? And welcome back to another Hardcore Iron Man progress video. And just in case you don't know, the goal is 75 Slayer for this account. And starting off this episode, right here we are at Iron Dragons, and we just got 73 Slayer. Speaking of 73 Slayer, it reminds me of this post that I saw on Reddit yesterday, which was called Iron Man YouTuber Bingo. So here, take a look at it. I thought it was very relatable, so let's see if we can play the game ourselves today and win. And keep in mind, these clips are from a few days ago, so the clips are all from before this post was made, so it's not like any of these clips were done on purpose. So, let's see if we can score a bingo today. And we finally got the Rune limbs, and oh man, that looks great on the floor. And it actually wasn't even that bad to get them though. It took like maybe 15 kills, I think. I'm not sure if that's like super lucky or something, but it sounds like that would be about average. The only problem is that we need 69 fletching to actually make the rune crossbow, but I'm not too worried about that for now because the Slayer helm isn't imbued anyways, so I don't think we'll be training range for a while. But after getting that drop, there's no way I'm going to finish that task. That was pretty much the only reason why I was doing it in the first place, just to get those runite limbs. But now that we've got them, I don't see a reason to ever do an Iron Dragons task ever again. Unfortunately, we don't have enough quest points to block them because all our block slots are filled up, so we're just going to have to cancel them for now. And I guess for every time we get them in the future until we get 200 quest points. So you know what's even better than Super Compost? Ultra Compost. And now that I'm planting higher tier seeds, it's definitely worth it to spend the extra time to make Ultra Compost. The benefits of using Ultra Compost is that in general, you'll get around 20% higher yield from harvesting your crops, and it also increases the minimum number of herbs received to 6 compared to the minimum of 5 that you get from Super Compost. And it also lowers the chance of your crops dying to 10%, I believe. All you need to make it is volcanic ash from Fossil Island, and it's super easy to make. I've actually never made it before on my main because I stopped doing herb runs a long time ago, but I guess it's better late than never to learn about it. So pretty much, you let your super compost rot in the bin like normal, and then when you open it up, you add 25 volcanic ash to it, and that will instantly turn the super compost into ultra compost. You can also use 2 volcanic ash on a single bucket of super compost, but that's not as efficient because you would use more ash that way compared to just using it on the full bin. I think what I'm going to do is use super compost on the flower patches and ultra compost on the herb patches. Also, by the way, I ran out of all the decent allotment seeds that I had, and I really don't think it's worth the extra time to plant onion seeds, so I'm just going to have to do herbs and flowers for a while. I had all this volcanic ash left over from months ago when I was training in ammonite crabs, but obviously that's not going to last forever, but it is super simple to mine a bunch of it in bulk, and I'll show you how easy it really is to pile it up. Volcanic ash is mined on Fossil Island, and if you have some knowledge about Fossil Island, then you probably know about the mushroom transportation system, which is very useful. There are 4 mushroom trees on Fossil Island, and the first time that you use a tree, you have to activate it by actually running up to it. But after that, you can teleport between all of your unlocked mushroom trees. The great thing about this is that the Fossil Island teleport on the dig site pendant teleports you right next to one of these trees, so it really takes like no time to get to any of these trees that you want across the island. And you just kind of follow this path that surrounds the volcano, mining the volcanic ash rocks, and sometimes you'll get other items like gems or soda ash or something, but there's a bank right there anyway, so you can bank all those random items that you get. And plus, you normally get more than 1 volcanic ash per rock, which is really nice and makes it semi-AFK. It's been such a long time since I've trained mining, so I really need to get back to Motherlode mining too at some point in the future, but I totally forgot about the fact that you can get clue scrolls from skilling, so let's do this easy clue. And we got Armadillo page 2 from easy clue scroll number 6, so it's a good thing we did Horror from the Deep in, I think it was the last episode, so now we can start getting those books filled up. I wanted to get Heroes Quest done with my friend Red Hippo, so I had to help him do Shield of Arav with my old alt account that I never did the quest on, so that way we could do Heroes together. And here we are just after starting the Heroes Quest now, just doing some, nice relaxing fishing next to a freaking pool of lava. Come on, bro. Who put this text in the game? Which Jagex member gave you the option to say, I'm looking for a jerkin? Literally, in the quest, you have to go by yourself into the back room and tell the cook that you're looking for a jerkin. Alright, but finally here is the Heroes Quest complete. And that's a lot of skills to get XP in, but I guess it's not that much XP for each skill, because it's like just under 30k XP in total. And we didn't gain any levels, unfortunately, but it's nice to finally have this quest done. And we have access to 2 more overpriced dragon items, which we're not going to be buying for now because they're obvious scams trying to make us overpay for them. And we are back at it with the clue scrolls again, and we got some Bandos robe legs, which are really good to have for any kind of magic training while using prayer. So like maybe if we ever start bursting Slayer tasks in the future. And we got the cooked trout too, which I heard sells for a lot to people standing around the GE. Then for my next clue scroll, I decided to open it on Entrana because you can't get any weapons or armor if you do that method, and I wanted to see if I could get another page. And not only was it another page, but another armor page, which means that that book is halfway complete now. And here is another hard clue from this Turoth task, so we're going to try doing that. But look at all these nature runes that we're getting from the task. But anyway, so I finished the task, and of course a couple steps in is a wilderness clue step, so very sad time indeed, but we've got to drop it. This is the first ever time getting a Cuirass task on this account, which is awesome because of all the great loot that they drop. And I haven't even camped them outside of Slayer, so this is legit the first time killing them on this account. And here is the loot after the first trip, but tell me this isn't juicy. Look at all those herbal supplies, and alcohols, and nature runes. This is going to be such a nice boost to the bank. Oh yeah, and all the flax that we get from this too is going to be nice, because that's going to push us that much closer to 61 crafting, which we need for lunar diplomacy. So we got a mystic robe top from the Cuirass, which is now a new best in slot for us above the Zeritian. So we're getting really close to having the full mystic outfit, but I think we're still just missing one more piece. I think it's the hat that we're missing. Oh my god, we got the Cuirass head too. I don't think I even have that on my main, but we're going to check the KC right now, so we'll see how many kills that took. Yeah, so the Cuirass kit is a 1 in 3,000 drop rate, and that just happened at 107 KC, so I'm not sure how to feel about that, because it's kind of a useless item. All you can really do with it, I think, is just stuff it and put it in your house to show off to people. Alright, I just missed the level, but here is level 84 strength coming in. That just seems like such a high level though. When you only focus one skill when training Slayer rather than switching between magic and ranged, or using controlled attack style, the levels really come in so fast. I know this probably isn't a big deal to some of you, but I just spent like 9 hours of training Slayer just to get this 4-second clip. So here we go, level 74 Slayer, and we are just one level away from that magical level 75 now for Gargoyles. And of course we missed another level, but there is level 81 hit points coming in. Because we did Horror from the Deep, that's why we're getting Dagonoth tasks now, and Dagonoths are very well known for dropping medium clue scrolls, and we haven't completed any yet, so we'll see if we can finish this one and get something good. I mean, it's pretty much what I was expecting, but at least now we can say that we've done at least one medium clue scroll. Let's get this Magpie. What are we getting? We're all friends here. I don't pick theirs. Oh, we got a Dragon Dagger! Let's go! Yo, and we can poison that too with the weapon poison. So that is the first ever Dragon Dagger on this account. And I know Dust Devils dropped them too, but I haven't killed a single Dust Devil on this account yet. So it was kind of surprising to see that, but yeah, that's the first real spec weapon that we've got now. Also 85 strength, by the way. Dude, I'm actually starting to get triggered by all these clue scrolls I can't complete. All these hard clues have steps in the wilderness, and it's like every single clue scroll, I'll get like 3 or 4 steps in, and then I'll get something like this. To me, it's just not worth it to risk it. Even if it's only like level 9 wilderness, anything could happen, you know, like someone could log in, or I could DC, so it's just not worth the risk to me. And if I did die there wouldn't be any more hardcore content. So I'm just not going to risk the hardcore stats to get, like, probably runes and firelighters. But that's about it, so we're going to start wrapping up this episode now, and in the background you can watch how fast and easy it is to bank from Ancient Zygomites. So, top quality and interesting content, eh? I was reading the comments on that Reddit post, and I guess it's not technically bingo because it's only 4x4, so it's bing. But I still managed to get Bing, which I honestly didn't think I would be able to do from the start. But here we are now, and we made it. I hope I get a prize or something for this, because I worked hard for it, man. But yeah, 75 Slayer is coming very, very soon, and I don't want to give too many spoilers, but I can see some juicy Gargoyle loot coming up in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that is going to be all for today, so make sure you check out the description and follow me on MySpace and Vimeo and 9gag. No, but for real though, I do hope you enjoyed, and I want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you again tomorrow.